My latest purchase is this lock, which is a disc detainer lock, which I've just bought today, and I am going to try and open this one, which is slightly different from the previous one I opened, simply because I like the challenge. Let's have a look. Okay, it says on the packet here, maximum security. I think it's in English here, on the bottom row across here, maximum security padlock, underneath the Portuguese, underneath the Italian, underneath the Spanish. So in all of those countries, it's going to be difficult to get into this lock. Let's see. So this is the disc detainer key. 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5 discs inside. Let's have a look. Okay, like most of these locks, it doesn't have a sprung shackle. It does say it's hardened and it's quite weighty. So I am now going to have a go at picking this. I will just put this now into my vise. Right, I have now moved my vise around so that the camera can see the side of the lock, so that I can video myself opening it. The key, it doesn't matter whether it goes this way or this way, it goes in all ways, both ways. Half a turn to the right and that releases the shackle. There it is. There is no spring on the shackle, which means that if I manage to open it, I have to pull it out by hand. And before we start, I'm going to use my tweezers to get each of the discs as far right as possible, so that then my tension tool will fit in nicely. So it doesn't need a great deal of tension. There are no springs in these locks like the pin tumblers, where if you release tension on your wrench, everything zooms back into the same position. It's not the same with this particular sort of lock. There are no springs. It's all down to just feel. I'm starting at the very end. There are, I can see 6 discs inside, but I think the very first one, this end, is for the tension wrench only. So I'm guessing I only have to get 5 of them into position. I have marked some bands on my tool here. They don't equate exactly to the discs or to the spacers. It's just to help me guess really how far I am in or out. It's for my guide only. I'm pretty sure that the more expensive disc detainer openers have really accurate discs around here, bands. Mine aren't. It's just for my own I don't know, for my own benefit really. I can see how far in or out I've gone. It's a little bit of help. It's not a super scientific tool. If you've seen my other videos, you will know that the head of the tool is just made from a nail. Just a wood nail. Well, I'm getting towards 5 minutes, which seems to be like a competition time where you must open a lock, but sometimes it can take 20 minutes and sometimes it can take 10 seconds. Every time you do it, it's different. I thought I had a bit of feedback. I thought a couple of the discs at least had been set in the correct position. Perhaps I'm totally wrong. Sometimes it's quite hard to get them into place. And you never really know. Oh, there we are. It's open. You never really know whether you're on a disc or a spacer. There it is. I think just about in 5 minutes. Very happy with that. There we are. Disc detainer opened from the pack.